students, in this video I am going to discuss a very interesting question from the topic hyperbola. The question is, if a ray of light incident along the line 3x plus 5 minus 4 root 2y is equal to 15 gets reflected from the hyperbola x square by 16 minus y square by 9 is equal to 1, then what we need to find? We need to find the equation of reflected ray. Option A, root 2x minus y plus 5 is equal to 0. Option B, root 2y minus x plus 5 is equal to 0. Option C, root 2y minus x minus 5 is equal to 0. And option D, 3x minus 4 root 2 plus 5y plus 15 is equal to 0. Now I am going to give approach how to solve this problem. Now what is given here? Given that equation of hyperbola is x square by 16 minus y square by 9 is equal to 1. This is our required equation of given equation of hyperbola. And this is our incident ray. Now what is A of hyperbola? Comparing the coefficient x square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1. What we find? A is equal to 4 and b is equal to 3. So b square is equal to a square into e square minus 1. So solving, what we get 9 is equal to 16 e square minus 1. So e is equal to 5 by 4. So eccentricity of hyperbola is 5 by 4. So what about focus of hyperbola? We know that coordinate of focus is plus minus a comma 0. So this is equal to plus minus 5 comma 0. So f2 here is 5 comma 0. And what about f1? F1 is minus 5 comma 0. Simply mark f1 and f2 here in this figure. What we find this as f2 is 5 comma 0 and this is minus 5 comma 0. And we know that from this equation the incident ray of this incident ray passing through this ray 3x plus 5 minus 4 root 2y is equal to 15. This passes through point 5 comma 0. So if you put x as 5 and y 0, satisfy this equation. So this is our incident ray. This is our incident ray. Now I am going to use the reflection property of hyperbola by this graphics. Now from this graphics it is clear that if this is f1 and this is f2, this is what incident ray and this is what reflected ray. So if an incident ray passes through focus of a hyperbola, after reflection this must passes through the other focus. So this is I and this is R. This is what reflection property of hyperbola. So if this angle is I, this is R, I is equal to R. So after getting reflection, the ray must passes through the other focus. Now I am going to use this concept to solve the given problem. Now what we find that in this case the incident ray 3x plus 5 minus 4 root 2y is equal to 15 must passes through point 5 comma 0, because if you put x as 5 and y 0, this satisfies the equation of this line. So it must passes through point 5 comma 0. And after reflection it must passes the other focus f1 minus 5 comma 0. So this is the key step here. Now once we know the coordinate of point P, this is after point P, x0 comma y0, we easily find the equation of reflected ray by using the equation of line form. Now let us do the calculations. This is our equation of hyperbola, and what about this line 3x plus 5 minus 4 root 2 y is equal to 15. If you solve solve these two equations, what we find, common solution x is equal to 4 root 2 and y is equal to 3. 4 root 2 comma 3. So the coordinate of point P is x naught comma y naught. This coordinate is 4 root 2 comma 3 here. Now what about coordinate of f1? This is minus 5 comma 0. So what about equation of line PF1? So equation of line PF1 is y minus y1 m y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 into x minus 4 root 2. So if we simplify this further, what we find this as 4 root 2 plus 5y minus 4 root 2 plus 5 into 3 is equal to 3x minus 12 root 2. So the answer is 3x minus 4 root 2 plus 5y plus 15 is equal to 0. So answer option D is there. So hope you understand how to solve these type of problems. These type of problems are very important for JeeMain and advanced point of view. So this problem is mainly based on the concept of reflection property of hyperbola. If a ray of light incident of light passing through one focus, after getting reflected from the surface of hyperbola, it must passes the other focus. So thank you and see you in next video.